Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Gist with Julie. What actually even made me to start talking about today's gist is okay. I think I've said this on this channel. I've said it on this channel many times, and I will keep repeating it because one of the reasons why we said it arose today, whereby where Oyi Alex was crying on Instagram, saying that people are pirating her movies, therefore it affected her own views on her movie White Wings. She acted a movie with Clinton Joshua and White Wing and uploaded on her channel. As at the time of the upload, the movie was her subscriber were 14,000 subscribers. And then as the time went by, it became a day since she uploaded. A day to when she uploaded the movie, the subscribers were 23,000. It's a very good number. 14, it is 18, 19, 20, 9,000 view is a good one, but at the same time we were like confused as to why she was crying on her Instagram that people are pirating her movies, the name of the movies, and then using a fake account, replicating everything that she did on her channel. And these are the things that usually happen on YouTube. Maybe she's new to YouTube and it is young. She has not been on YouTube all the time. She has been on TikTok and Instagram mostly. I guess she has not been on YouTube streets to see how it has been working. And then a kind of advice to her and to every producers out there: when you can actually go to all these big producers and to ask them questions before even starting your own production. Before starting production, you should go to all these big channels. You have Uche Nancy, you have Uche Nabonabo, you have Ruth Kadiri, you have Funke Akindele, and many other great producers out there. You can actually meet them and ask them. You have Kanayo. This has people who have wealth experience in the Nollywood. Ask them what it takes, the challenges they faced while they tried to build their channel. How were they able to overcome those challenges? Those inputs is very important and is key. And while doing that, you have to don't just begin to upload your movies on a 0 subscriber. I'm not saying that she uploaded it on a 0 subscriber, but subscribers. But the channel is young with those kind of subscribers. What you ought to have done as someone who wants to become a producer, you have to start as number one, start showing your back scenes on your channel. Any movie, irrespective of the fact that the movie is not yours, have somebody to video you while on set, a clip of while you're on set, a clip of while you're running, jogging, a clip of when you're cooking. That is how you build the channel. And why am I saying this is because I use that of Sonia Ochi as practical example. She actually built her channel. She didn't upload movies, but she was busy acting for other producers, and while she was doing that, she was still uploading vlogs on her channel to build it. People were watching her cook, people were watching her traveling, people were watching her jogging and going to gym and doing many things, going to act movies, her back scenes and movies. That was what she was basically uploading on her channel until she was ready to upload a movie. You don't just start. I'm not saying it's again that you cannot start though, but what I'm saying is that the money you use in making movies, if after you made those movies and you upload it on a young channel, you're not going to recover your money immediately. It's going to take you long time to recover your money. And then again, is the story be a good line story? That's another thing. A storyline, whether big subscriber or no subscriber, it will even sell, because people will be like recommending to others that this movie you need to go and see it. They will recommend to their families and friends to go see it. And even YouTube, once they see that it's getting a huge view, will be recommending to others as well to watch You understand? So I basically think you ought to have like focused more in building that channel to have like close to 100 subscriber. Even Maurice Sam, am I even using only Sonia Uche? Maurice Sam left that his channel for a very long time. I remember when I was following him, I went to YouTube to search if he was on YouTube so I could subscribe, and I went there. There was nothing much uploaded except 2 or 3 videos of boxing where he was acting movie and one other one. I said, with these whole subscribers, why putting movies there? That was what first came to my mind. But he was leaving it only uploading things that maybe of boxings or other things, and he was building those channel, and he linked it to his TikTok. These are the things you ought to have done. You needed to have built the channel in the first place. So this is basically not just for Lex, but for producers in the Nollywood. That is why everybody is involved in this video. If you're a producer, you just have to like think, what are the things? You don't just create a channel and start uploading movies. You will cry, because at the end of the day, you'll be thinking that the money you use in producing, is it these views that is giving you that you're going to use to recover the money that you used in acting the movie? I guess that way she was getting emotional. I guess she was remembering all the money she spent in all those things, and the fact that people are reusing her content. Please, Onya Alex, this is not the first time. We have seen many times that Sonia Uche's movie was showing on a Ghana TV, people watching it, and then it's affecting her. We have not come out one day she has to like cry out blood, and her movie is still doing well. And what I will even say is that the movie did excellently well, because that was what I said on my other channel. I said this movie did excellently well because when you check it out, the view is like, as at the time I checked that was making this video, the view, it was like 200 and something, over 200 views, and it is 23,000 subscribers. Abana, it's doing amazing well. It's doing amazing well for that channel. There are even many great channels that have more than 100 subscribers and their movies are not up to 100k view. And again, the good thing I will applaud her is that she used, as producers, you have to use people that will give you view too, but that doesn't mean you should stick to that person only, because the person will start getting the fact that yes, I'm only highly demanded, and therefore that humility will be taken. Like, there are a few people who are humble irrespective of whether they are highly demanded or not. So the Uche is one of them. So but there are people who you can think, once they start noticing the fact that they are highly demanded, they'll start puffing their heads high. So you just have to like act differently. Don't say because this person gives you high view then you must stick on that person. You act differently with other people as well. You understand? So, and again too, you just have to build your channel. Just have to wait, and this is for incoming producers, because when you come to YouTube is not going to be limited though. There are people who still come tomorrow as producers, so there's a whole lot of competition going on YouTube, of which you have to like ask yourself, how am I going to survive in this environment? And I think I've given a tips on how you can survive on the competitive environment called YouTube as a Nollywood, in the Nollywood. I can get that at my gist with Julie, the other of my channel. You can actually get the tips that I listed there, and if you follow those tips, it's gonna go a long way helping you out. You understand? As a producer, you may be asking, as a blogger, what do I have to offer? But we are in the Nollywood streets, we are in the YouTube streets, we see what's happening. So all those things that we have been able to gather is a kind of help to these people called producers. So Alex, we really felt sympathetic, we really felt for you, but at the same time I was asking myself, there was no need for you to be that dramatic, because if you had been on the YouTube streets, just like I said earlier, you would understand that this is what's actually happened. But it's not okay for us to say it keeps happening, then we should keep quiet. YouTube, I don't know why YouTube hasn't come out to do something about it. Even though they have their policy, people still goes against them. People still beat against them, and they still bypass them and use other people's content with the money they have spent in those movies. It's not easy. I understand the way the area the Lex was going, the money used in those movies, in acting those movie was a huge one, and she needs to recover them. And then you see people copywriting it, pirating the movie. It is very bad. So let us take notes as actors, actresses, producers. There are basic things you should do before you start producing. You don't just produce a movie and you upload. You will just go bankrupt, because most times this money they borrow them from the bank just to act movies in the bid to pay back, after which YouTube has paid them. But at the end of the day, you see people pirating their movies. It is very painful. I understand. In my other channel, I was not even thinking in that direction, but when I had critically analyzed it, I felt and understood why she was crying. She has to recover the money she used in acting those movies. But so you have to like put your things together and know how well to like strategize, so that these measures can be like, this thing can be avoided in the next future. All right, people, till I come again, I'm your favorite guest.